What up, everybody, on this wonderful Wednesday? This is Capree Classic. We are back. The Capree Classic Show.
Yes.
A round of applause.
Uh-oh. 2 years.
No, it's been longer than 2 years. I looked it up. The last time we did a show was December 2018. So we're approaching 3.
Oh, wow.
December 2018 was the last time we did a show.
It don't even seem like it was that
It
long.
don't.
I guess so.
It don't. That voice you hear is my home girl, the one and only Miss Pinky.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome back to the Capree Classic Show.
Now I haven't seen. I see her almost every day.
Almost every day.
In passing.
So
Because we
haven't seen each other since December 18th.
2 separate sides of the building. I work in Hollywood. He works in the ghetto.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely the ghetto.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he like
Shout out to the ghetto, y'all.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. We get dirty and dingy back there.
Dirty and
We
dingy.
get dirty and dingy back there.
I'm on the clean line.
Yeah, she be clean every day. She be
out to
clean
me.
every day.
Shout out to me.
I'm glad. You know, I will say this, y'all. I'm glad to see y'all back and see us
Yes, welcome
back
back.
together again.
Yeah.
I missed the show. It was-
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it.
And we in a better space. We got a better room.
Yeah, it's nice.
We got more space. When I got
wow.
here,
Yeah.
I said it's more seats, but the other place was a little cozier.
Yeah, it was a little cozier, more comfy there. More comfy
And it was,
there.
don't forget, it was hot as heck.
Well, it would never be hot in here.
I know.
Ever?
I started to bring my
Ever.
jacket. You know, they got air in the building.
Right.
This
That other
cold is
one.
head. This cold is all head.
Remember we had that
Cold as all
loud,
head.
remember we had that loud fan?
Yes, that was sticking in the door.
A lot of things has changed, software and all.
Yeah.
Amen,
It's fancy in here.
It is extremely fancy.
It's
It looks
fancy in
very
here.
nice.
It's very comfortable.
Yes. It's my lifestyle. It's fancy.
Oh my God! You and your damn pink doors. Anyway,
Hey, my door
was it yellow?
is-
Was it yellow or
No.
pink door?
It was some
It was
everything.
it was burgundy. It was burgundy.
she's right.
Oh, I done painted a whole bunch of stuff since that door. I done painted my whole house. Yeah, I done painted my whole house.
That's a damn shame. Well, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to the Capree Classic Show. We do this every Wednesday at
Every
1 p.m.
Wednesday.
We gonna get started on 1 o'clock all the time now because Fancy Lady she flew in on her private jet, and so we had to clear
She had
the
to make her
airway.
entrance.
She had to make her entrance.
I'm sorry, I was a little tardy for the party.
I thought it was what's the movie Coming to America in the hallway? You had all them Indian dances and stuff dancing when you get out the
Shut up.
elevator.
And the rose petals
Run.
to receive the way.
No, the elevator. First of all, the elevator wouldn't go up.
Okay.
You gotta push the left side.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well,
Yeah,
you know.
I had to read that too.
Yeah.
But the lady at the desk told me.
Well, the guys outside the elevator told me because I'm like, this elevator don't work. It just kept
And
opening.
she was just like, I'm on 15
The
again.
door kept opening
Okay.
up. I was just like, okay.
Shout out to Capree and Kai.
Kai, yai.
She got 3 Y's on her name.
I have 2.
Okay. But why 2 Y's?
Why do you care?
I mean,
Why as why?
why
Why does
ask
it
why?
matter? And why does it matter?
Because I never met somebody with 2 Y's in their damn names.
Well, you have to ask Jackie the reason behind
We
that.
call Jackie up now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I forgot your mom's parent. My fault.
I don't have a problem talking about my mother. I'm
neither.
not
Right.
sensitive
Me
about.
neither.
Yeah, I'm not sensitive about.
I'm not sensitive about nothing
I
no
love
more.
it. Actually, I just feel like she watching me from a better place.
That's awesome.
There you go. That's
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
this is your camera right here because you.
Oh, that's mine?
This is your camera, and you just look at the green one when you want to look at. When you want to look at anybody you want to talk to directly through that screen, just say, "Look." And look, watch
The
you.
green dot.
The
She can't
green
see
dot.
that far though.
Oh,
I can't.
She can't.
You know I wear glasses.
Dang,
can't
you
see
need to
that
put
far.
them boys on.
I know.
You almost looked the
They
Chinese
crimping my
way you squinted.
lifestyle.
The way she's skin out. I
They
want
Get
crimping
an
my
arrow
lifestyle.
that points down.
right. I thought you
Yes.
were trying to
I'm
put
gonna
Jackie
start wearing
Chan
my
movie.
glasses. I'm gonna start wearing my glasses. I just
Okay.
got to get used to them. They I'm scared they're gonna make my eyes worse.
Okay. This is not about you right now. This is about
Oh, I'm
Capri
sorry.
about to open up the show. Capri.
I apologize. Oh, well,
Y'all
let me
know
just.
this what we do.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right, I just wanted to share my news now.
Oh,
I had some changes in my life.
Yeah.
My grandmother.
yeah, you definitely.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You proud.
I am a yes.
She's a
My
grandma.
grandmother look like this.
Right.
She a grandma. Now let me ask. Are you grandma?
Grandma.
Are you
Grandma.
Glamour.
G-ma, Noni, Nona?
Nana.
Grandma.
Just grandma.
Okay.
Ain't no
That's kind of dope.
snicky
That's old
and all that
school.
other stuff. I'm old school because I want my grandchild to respect me as
Right.
a grandmother.
You be like, hey, Nana. You be like,
No, I mean, they each his own. People come up with these cute names, but I just like grandma.
Grandma's
That's
dope.
traditional.
yeah. So
Grandma's dope.
how old are you now?
How old I am?
60. She turned 60.
How old are you? That's
How
my
old I
age.
am?
That's my
That's
age.
my
I'm how old I am.
And look, somebody said nowadays you gotta realize grandmas be like 36. And you
That's
should've-
Facts.
That's me.
Facts.
Grandmas be like 36 and they be out with their daughters and all that stuff. That'd be crazy to me.
Facts.
Yeah, no.
All 3 generations going to the club.
Yeah. And all of them under 60. It's from 60. You
All
like,
3 generations at the club.
right.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy as
Yeah.
hell. So today is the first show for the Capree Classic show 3.3. I just named it 3.3.
3.3.
because it was the last time we seen each other 3 years, 3 months ago. No,
Okay.
so go ahead, Capree, take it away.
Let's see.
And you're up.
And I'm up.
and it's your turn.
So typically, I have a word of the day to start the show. Today, I don't necessarily have one. Let me say I have a thought.
Okay.
I have a thought. And it's real simple. I didn't have one prior to,
Come.
but I have one now. And this thought is simply for those of you that live in a space where you're a giver and you tend to always make people, or you want to see people happy, and you want to see the best for everybody, and you want everybody to succeed, and you don't mind giving of yourself, and you're selfless, it is okay to choose you. That's
my
the
God.
word for today.
When I tell you that word was for me, that word was for me. And I'm not joking. Because I always find myself putting everybody in front of me.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is.
Yeah.
And I am going to start choosing me. My birthday
It's okay.
is next week, next Sunday, September the 5th.
And that's my age.
And I'll be that's my age. And I made a promise to myself that there was going to be a new me. It's going to be about me now. I'm not cutting off the people that I care about or trying to help people, but I have to choose
Right.
me first. My own happiness is going to
Right.
definitely come first by any cost.
Yeah.
It's about me now.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. It's about me.
And a lot of times we forget that we matter.
Yes.
Because you're so used to making sure everybody else is cool and everybody
Yep.
else is straight. Because when that's who you are for real, it doesn't. It's you do it unconsciously. You don't necessarily count up the cost. You don't necessarily
Right.
add it all up. You don't keep a log of how many people you help and what you did and what they do and if they paid you back and all of that. You do it because it's in your heart.
And sometimes that's God's purpose for me.
Yeah.
I had to learn that that's my purpose.
Yeah.
Like, people come up to me, like, women, and they often tell me, like, stuff that they going through. And I'm like, God is using me. And I can't let anyone interfere with that because that's God's plan. I'm not going to let anybody interfere with that.
Right.
So,
Right.
I'm sorry for those who don't understand, but that's God's purpose for me.
And you have to be okay.
I know.
Because sometimes choosing you is taken as you don't care about them,
Exactly.
or you're not concerned about what they're dealing with or what they're going through.
Right.
That's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you need to choose you so you can be better for somebody else.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times when you're not making sure you're taking care of yourself and your mental state and your spiritual state and your body and your health, a lot of times you get lost and so many people around you is happy and they succeeding and they having a good time.
Right.
And you at the crib barely making it because you didn't really invest in yourself like you could to be better, you know what I'm saying, better in a better position to help those that you really want to help.
Yeah.
Or
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it goes.
Or you're in a better mental capacity to understand when people don't need you, they just want you.
Ooh.
Sometimes we like to feel wanted, and so that's why we go the extra mile for people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that wants something from you, they either want your help sincerely or they're addicted to their need for you, which means they can't function unless you're there.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do it unless you're there. And you want to be careful that you're not linked up with people and you feel like they need you. It's one thing to help somebody. It's another thing to enable them to still do or not do, you know what I'm saying, what they're trying to accomplish.
Like me enabling my children.
And a lot of times, I mean, and that's a good point, because a lot of times we enable them and we think we're helping them. You know what I'm saying? Like there were a couple of times with my oldest son, I got frustrated with him because some homework he was having. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, okay, I just give him the answers.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just give him the answers. And then he go to work. I mean, he go to school and he still don't know how to figure the problem out.
Exactly.
Right. But Capree, tell the truth, did you really know the answers to this new homework?
Oh no, he been out of school for a minute.
Oh, okay.
So this new homework.
That is crazy.
You be sitting there dumb out. Call your teacher.
Nope.
Listen, here's the thing. They have made us the teachers.
Yes.
But if I go to the school and try to get a job, they won't give me one.
No.
But I've been a teacher for a whole year.
A whole year.
So I can't get a job.
A whole year. Yeah. And most of us did more. And most of us have, well, I didn't have to homeschool nobody. But a lot of parents did more in this year than some teachers have done in 4 or 5 years.
That's true.
I agree.
Not me. I'm not good at that school stuff. I was glad Bird was smart because she had to wing it.
My godson came to me like, God dedicated me with my homework. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, no problem. I'm like, call your daddy.
Immediately.
Just call your daddy because I don't get it.
Did y'all see how they was having? How are you having dance on homeschool?
They got dance. They got gym. Everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I understand gym because you can do what I do, right?
Oh yeah.
But one day,
dance too, though,
my daughter thought she was slick, so my daughter videotaped her school one day, right? And then she played it back.
Like she was in school.
Right, like she was in school. But she was on a video game playing. She was on her computer playing. So, if anybody know me, I almost kicked her in the back of her neck. I said, smart. You thinking you too slick.
She was.
But you know what she got that off of?
You.
Cartoon.
I believe it.
I believe it. She got off of cartoons she got off of cartoons because she was like, I mean, he said the same thing every day. I was like, okay, never mind, Pooh.
I believe it.
So that's what's up.
I don't think that my stuff is on. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's on Podcastic, so trust me.
No, is that? Oh, that's on Podcastic?
Yeah, everything's on Podcastic.
Oh, so it's not on my regular Facebook.
That is.
Well, I don't.
Anyway, why are we talking to her right now? Talk to the people.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that my stuff is set up right.
But I think that, I guess the thought of the day is a great segue into what we're going to talk about for the next few minutes, and that's pretty much the world we live in now. Right. And since we've been here, of course, we've had the pandemic, and I don't necessarily want to get into the pandemic and the damdemic and COVID and the shot and all of that. But what I do want to talk about is how the pandemic exposed the heart of people.
Ooh. Oh yeah, good stuff there.
That's the part that I want to talk about. I think I always knew that society was self-centered and selfish, but the pandemic exposed
everything.
I don't want to say everything. It didn't expose everything, but it exposed enough.
It exposed a whole lot of people
to really change your perspective of who people are,
Oh my God.
who you are, who you are in relation to the people you're in relationship with,
Yeah.
in relation to your priorities as far as what matters in life, as far as work, as far as projects, as far as people. It changed a lot, and it really exposed the heart of people. And I think the biggest take that I got from it is we as a people are extremely selfish to the point where nothing else really mattered during that time but us. Nothing. When you look at how people was hoarding
toilet paper,
toilet paper and Lysol and all of that stuff, and then had a nerve to start selling it
and selling it for $50 a roll.
I mean,
Who does
making big money.
That was sad to me, especially if your family needs something. Why would you sell your family stuff?
People were literally
instead of
selling
working
stuff to
together
their
and
family.
helping them. That's crazy.
Well, like you said, it exposed a lot of people. It exposed so many people, like how Trump did during when his, it unveiled everything, because when people and Capree, I think people got really caught up too, like, oh, this Revelations, you know what I mean? It was so ridiculous to where, like, these are last days. I said, fool, these are last days, but that means we supposed to have been gone because of the flu. People don't understand there's still 178,000 people a year dying of the flu. Right?
Yep.
So we didn't look at it like that was a danger. That don't make no sense to me.
It was. I mean, there are different levels, because first of all, the coronavirus isn't new
at all. Let's start there.
It's been on labels for years.
I mean,
it's not
20,
it's not
at
new.
least 20 years.
But at least. But my thing is, there are things that happen in life, whether it's the coronavirus, whether it's health challenges, whether it's difficulties in relationships. Everything happens to show you something.
Yes.
Everything. There is nothing that happens that isn't designed
to show you
something.
Like with Kaya, she really showed me that she don't know how to fix her damn iPad properly.
Here's the thing. Remember, I was like, something is wrong with my stuff.
Yeah, because
my daughter uses my iPad, so she's on my Facebook. I'm on her page. So that's what's happening here.
Slow motion.
I didn't. Yeah.
So I do agree.
I realized when it said Kiana Gocher, I didn't.
I do agree.
Pay no attention.
I do agree with you, Capree, about the unveiling of who people are too. Like, you selling toilet paper, tissue, but the dumb part and crazy part is people was buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I was buying my own stuff.
And when people was talking trash, I like, all you do is go to the gas station. They got tissue. Y'all worry about going to Walmart. I'm like, go to the gas station. Never ran out of tissue.
Because people, and I was a part of a group because I was helping out my big brother Larry Callahan, and they was constantly dropping nuggets of where stuff was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else was trying to go way out. You know what I'm saying? You can go right in the hood.
Yes.
And find a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah. Facebook was pretty good for that too.
But what about the people who took advantage of our greed and our dumbness?
Yeah, for sure.
They was like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me I can sell this one roll of tissue for $3.50?
Oh my God.
I was at the gas station. I said, bro, I'm not about to pay. I said, this is disrespectful as hell.
People don't realize, and I don't want to call people the enemy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because people aren't the enemy.
Right.
But in context, the enemy feeds off of fear.
All day, yes.
You know what I'm saying? He feeds off of fear. And we didn't realize how fearful we were
until
in that moment, and that's what caused people to be selfish. That's what caused fear is what caused people to buy everything they could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so scared to run out.
Yeah, you were scared to run out. You were scared what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we don't even realize it's fear that's dictating what we do.
Right now.
Yeah.
Still
even today.
But with the toilet paper and paper towel, if you're home, you know you can use a rag, right?
No, I was thinking the same thing. Like,
use a washcloth.
And wash it off.
Maybe they think they're going to cut off the water. Let me tell you how stupid we are. I mean, can I say that?
I mean, it's too late now.
Okay. We so damn dumb. No, we are so slow to the point to where if we thought this was the end of the world, we still ain't go nowhere. we just stayed in the house like I'm just waiting here to die. And that's
yeah, to a certain extent.
I mean, like that was crazy to me. Like you didn't go nowhere, right? And you didn't change your lifestyle. Still to this day,
I did.
Okay, but you just one molecule of
I had to think about what I changed, though.
Okay, what'd you just say? What'd you say?
I got to think about what I changed.
Okay, so but a lot of this stuff like is stuff we supposed to already been doing.
Yeah,
washing our hands.
Yeah, but we were
covering our face.
Yeah, we were doing
all
that.
this stuff. But the one thing it showed too, it also showed how dirty these restaurants were, and it also showed like y'all really don't clean.
What it really showed is how lazy folk done got and don't want to work.
Well,
yeah,
that's what it done showed.
Yeah, and also show like sometimes you need to just go for what you know too, because a lot of people did start their own businesses and stuff and start realizing like, you know what, I'm straight. You know what I mean?
I missed that strike. I'm hearing people getting these business loans. I'm like, what was that when this was going on?
Right.
How come I ain't get it? I mean, I got an idea. What's up?
I got an idea.
I do.
You had to have an EIN number.
I'm saying I could have did all of that if I would know they was passing that cash out.
Well, a lot of people got it. I got it.
Oh,
but
congratulations.
thank you. But at the same time, and then there's somebody was a forgiving loan, right? So all you had to do is just still show over the next 3 years on how you spent the money. Mm-hmm. Well, Biden 2 months ago said, "Damn that." They said no. He said you don't have to show nothing. Just file that you want your forgiven, and it's forgiven.
Oh, that's
so he didn't make people go through that wait because it's other things to come again. Like I said, we didn't have the flu here for years, right? Remember when we first started taking flu shot? Was like 18 years ago almost?
No, it's been longer than that.
Okay, let's just say 20. Let's just say even 20. But still to this day, with the shot, at least 170,000 people die every single year.
Yeah, but in comparison, we lost 170,000 people in like 4 weeks.
This
was like way bigger. And I think the problem is, on one hand, you had people that were scared to death, and then on the other hand, you had people that could care less.
Yeah, I mean, even they was right. I mean,
they could care less. You know what I'm saying? Even coming down to the mask thing, like they tried to tell us the mask is to protect not just you but everybody else, and they're like, well, whatever. I don't want to have to. And it was a power struggle thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was almost like people were mad because they felt like they were being forced to do something.
But here's the thing.
When we're forced to do something all day, every day.
This is my thing. And so I'll use work as an example. This is what got on my nerves with work people. Sorry, all my coworkers out there, because I know. No,
don't be sorry.
Probably to y'all, but this is just how I feel.
Sorry.
If when you got hired at that job, that mask was required, it would have been nothing. You would have wore it, and then that just would have been it. Mm-hmm. But because you got started and didn't have to wear a mask, when they wanted you to wear a mask, it became a big issue. I didn't care one way or another. At 12 o'clock, when they, I was on overtime that day, when they mandated that mask, every mask was thrown in the air like a graduation hat.
Sure
I was like, are you kidding me?
I did. I took mine off.
I did it. I wore my mask. I ain't never stopped.
I took mine off. I sure did.
I wore mine.
Yeah, I kept mine on.
I sure did. I wore mine, but I was vaccinated too. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. You know what I'm saying? To me, I felt more comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But prior to, you had people in there mad about wearing a mask, and in our place, we literally had times where a whole line
was gone.
Because of COVID.
Yep.
Not contradiction, but no, they had it.
Yeah.
They had it. It wasn't no one person had it and then everybody else got to know.
On the line.
There were times everybody on the line had it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was bad.
You know what I'm saying? It was getting.
Did either one of y'all get it?
Thank God I didn't.
No.
Knowingly, I didn't.
I think I talked to you in the hospital and I had it.
Wow. So what were your effects? What were your side effects?
Fatigue.
Okay.
Fatigue was mine. I was in Vegas. And normally I walk Vegas Strip maybe 3 times a day, easy. I walked like 5 blocks.
Nah.
And I was sleepy. I'm like, And then I slept like a baby in Vegas. I was up for like 40 minutes, went to sleep for 3 hours.
Wow.
Up for 30 minutes, went to sleep for 3 hours.
Dang.
I slept 90% of my time when I was in Vegas. And anybody know me in Vegas? Sleeping is not an option.
Hey, I love Vegas. That's like my favorite place to go.
Yeah. So that was one of my things. And then after that, the fogginess, the memory. You would forget things. That's what they right now they say within majority of people who had COVID, they will be. You might as well look towards getting early Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah, memory loss is going to be a thing.
I know a couple of people. One lady in particular at my church, she had it, and she's constantly repeating herself, like, or asking you to repeat it. Like, wait, what'd you say? What'd you say that number was again?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty bad.
It could be real bad. And one of my friends, I was wheeled in the hospital. He was wheeled in right behind me like 3 minutes later. Unfortunately, he didn't leave. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So yes, the COVID situation was bad, but I was just saying, like, they still hide numbers of other things, and like you said, the fear tactics. You know what I mean? But if you look at 170,000 times 20, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I lost a lot of people to COVID, or I knew of a lot of people. I lost a lot.
I knew of 30. I knew 38. I knew of 52 people right now.
I was gonna say I knew at least 50 and over from my different jobs and church and just school.
But a lot of things too.
Skating.
A lot of us don't go to the doctor and get checked out. A lot of us had underlying health issues. Because when I had COVID, it attacked my kidneys.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Oh wow!
So I had acute kidney injury because that's what COVID do. Any virus go for your weakest spot. So guess what? If you had cancer, didn't know it, it's going for where that cancer is. And my cancer my kidneys aged almost 9 years during the process of a 4-day time period. So I have a kidney disease. My kidney disease is at 1.1, right? Mm-hmm. So whenever you get over 1.0, you have kidney disease.
Right.
Wow. So my average kidney numbers was 1.1 to 1.3. My kidney number was at 3.9. That's how far it aged my kidneys almost 8 to 9 years in a 4-day time period.
Jeez. But you're good now, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, that's how COVID do. It attack your weakest spot. So for those who don't go to the doctor,
right,
wherever your illness is or sickness or whatever, that's what it attacks.
But it's like now you go to the doctor, everything is COVID. My back hurt. Oh, you got COVID. I broke my ankle. My ankle dangling. Oh, that's COVID. Don't worry about it. It's like everything is COVID.
Well, luckily, that's why you need to get a real. I tell anybody, get a real doctor.
You know I'm telling the truth.
No, I know if you go through ER, but your real doctor, your primary be like, listen, don't let that. Hey, cut off that TV. You know what I mean? Your doctor.
I've been jumping. That's COVID.
What's the weirdest thing you heard about somebody who went to the doctor and they said it was COVID?
Nah, I ain't heard nothing crazy like that. But
I have
not from the doctor. Yeah. But I think it was I don't want to say crazy, but it was kind of funny that people would cough and sneeze and all the time, and it's like now all of a sudden you can. It's like you don't even want to sneeze.
Yeah. You don't even want to tell nobody.
When you cough and sneeze and blow your nose and
be like, hey man, yeah, throw that away for me. Now they be like this. Don't nigga know.
But for real, honestly, I always been like that. I always, like, you know how you in the stores and stuff, and people like sneeze out or cough out, I be like, damn, you ain't gonna cover your mouth?
No.
So I always,
For sure.
I would
For sure
definitely
that.
say that.
For sure.
Yeah, I would.
But it's like people don't. It was like you didn't even want to like do this.
Yeah, now.
Because people look at you like,
You all right? Hey, look, I put like this. There's no lie. Real talk. So I got stranded Sunday night, right? And
This past Sunday?
Yeah, this past Sunday on the 14 and Hayes. It was like a tropical thunderstorm, like high winds, heavy rain.
Oh, wow.
So when I wound up pulling up in a puddle. So it was like almost like this much of water. So I had to step my feet in it, you know what I mean? So it was, by the time I had to get my daughter to the crib, so by the time I got home it was an hour and a half later. So I got on soggy socks and shit. So I instantly, so when I walked in, I went and took a bath, right? And then my dumb butt took a bath and sat right in the air conditioner.
oh,
Yes.
The next day I woke up like,
right.
and the first thing I heard cut on the news, COVID numbers are up. I'm like, then my dumb ass said, I said, oh Lord, hope I don't get the COVID. But I was just like stressing. Then my nose started running. I'm like, man. Then somebody called me, hey, I think you need to go ahead and get tested.
And that's the thing. They want you to get tested for everything. Everything. If your nose running, go get tested. You sneeze, go get tested. If you cough, get tested. If your back itch, go get tested. If your nose tingle a little bit, go get tested.
If your boo-boo a little soft, go get tested.
I ain't gonna lie. I was scared though. I was scared like that. Like I had sleepless nights because I was afraid I won't wake up.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I did.
I
had a lot of sleepless nights.
I didn't have anxiety like that. My anxiety came from watching other people giving themselves anxiety. You know what I mean? Like
it was bad.
It was bad to the point to where I lost a couple of good people because somebody saying, so who that talking on your stuff? What they saying?
No, nobody talking. It's just a bunch of people popping
morning.
in.
Oh, that's what's up. Good morning.
Yeah.
So I lost got a lot of people because I was like, okay, y'all get away from me.
Yeah.
I said, get away from me. Yeah. Don't listen because now they start breaking it down. Well, we said people was getting the numbers, but you ain't say, if they would say, well, this many people came in to get tested, they saying this many people got tested, but they ain't say how many had it. So we looking at the number of the testings as people who had it, and it was not true.
And that was the thing too. I know for me, I was glued to the TV.
Were you?
Glued to
Watching.
the TV.
Yeah, because you had a baby, you just had a new baby.
I was glued. I mean, we were all at home. Like, you couldn't really go nowhere. If you wasn't going to the store, you really wasn't going nowhere.
And you didn't even want to go to the store.
Not really.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Not really. And then you couldn't really order because that system was so jam packed. Yeah. So I was glued to the TV, just taking in all of this information, and it really got to a point where I was like, I don't even want to watch no more. I don't want to hear about it no more.
That's how
I was over it. You know what I'm saying?
I was so over it. I started binge watching Sesame Street.
Jesus!
From the beginning.
Oh my God!
Not Sesame Street.
Yes, because I was like, one nigga down.
Are you kidding me?
It was Elmo for me.
Yeah,
I fell in love with Elmo.
Yeah, I fell in love with Sesame Street.
You should be watching Sesame Street. Him, on the other hand, he has a daughter that's tricking him.
No,
so he should be past Sesame Street.
Yeah, but at the same time, no, I had to get away from the BS, the garbage. You know what I mean? At least Sesame Street gave me some peace, and I learned some new things about. Ernie,
know how to count?
No, I know how to count. but Bert and Ernie, were they gay?
Somebody else said that. I heard that too. They were. Yeah. I didn't know. What makes them gay?
One had a unibrow. Listen.
First of all, Bert and Ernie were not gay. I'm not feeling into that. But I did hear. See, that's the thing. The pandemic had people's minds going crazy.
And Big Bird, Big Bird is a dyke. I mean, it's
what?
Yes, I mean, it's just so much.
But you know what? And that's a great segue too, because not only during the pandemic, it was a lot of fear as far as the virus, but then you started getting into a whole lot of things that happened during the pandemic.
What you?
I was asking for some paper towels.
He had no paper towel.
I don't want to mess up the nice table.
Oh yeah, thank you. We gotta get coasters, so we'll be good. Go ahead. What you about to say, Capree?
A lot of things happened during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying, as far as racial tension.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, and then you have, you know what I'm saying, the LBGPQ LOVEWXYZ. You know they. You know what I'm saying? They started growing. It was just a lot happening at one time. You know what I'm saying? It was especially in the racial aspect, because of course, you know, you had the who?
Koreans.
Well,
people don't want to get their nails done.
You had that. You had, you know what I'm saying, the police brutality and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot
to deal with.
It was a lot.
It was.
And you still had, the governor, I think, of Texas, basically saying the reason why it's spreading even more because of black people. Just yesterday. What's today? Yeah, just yesterday.
Do you believe that?
No. Like Monday. So Monday I went to go get my car after it got stranded, right? So I had to get antifreeze, right? So it was 2 white women in there, and the white guy was at the register, right? The lady they don't even have any mask. And then I wanted her to go ahead and say it. I was like, ooh, I was cranking up, go ahead and say it. They're the reason why. And then the guy looked up. He said, they're the reason why. And the guy looked up like, shut up, they right behind you. She said, I'm just going to get my things and leave. Right? And I want her to say, basically, the niggers is the reason why this is spreading. And a lot of white people thought so. That's why they didn't wear their mask in the beginning. You know what I mean? They were like, oh, we straight. It ain't us. It's them.
I know we were.
Because we were dying more.
Yeah.
And traveling more?
I don't believe. Well, nah, because
we was definitely traveling more.
Well, I mean, we were traveling. I wouldn't necessarily say more, but we were traveling.
No, we were more scared. We was more frightened than anything because more of us was dying and more of our families dying. But it was a lot dying because
in the beginning. In the beginning, we was we was dropping
like flies.
But because at the same time though, our health.
Yeah,
people don't understand our health, our underlying health condition. I just found out 80% of our immune system is based on our gut.
Oh, guess what?
Of our stomach and our.
That was a change I made. I started taking vitamins every day.
Oh, that's what's up.
I did. That was one of my changes.
I know another change will have to be is you wearing all them damn bracelets.
What does that have to do with?
Because all that noise.
You should be used to it. You did it for 4 years.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I didn't. Once they started speaking on, you know what I'm saying, your health challenges, making things worse, you know what I'm saying, that's when I actually tried to get serious about my health. Because, of course, you feel good. As a guy, if you feel good, you're not necessarily trying to go to the doctor. We go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying, when we feel something, like it got to be bad. Yeah. Like it got to.
That's me.
It got to hurt really bad
for a black man to go to.
For the most part, we ain't trying to go. But when they, you know what I'm saying. But when they made it known that if you have underlying health conditions, you know what I'm saying,
you are a target.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because the guy, what's his name is Governor Patrick of Texas, said Patrick false claims about unvaccinated people. Like if you're not vaccinated, black people is basically spreading it. And I was pissed off. Like, but people who's vaccinated, it's like this. If anything, you vaccinated, right? So it just secures you more so of your immune system, or you not getting it as bad as others. It's not a cure. However, if a person who has it coughs or whatever on you, or the germs get on your clothes or anything, and that person hugs you, whatever, the person who's vaccinated person still is a person that could pass it along.
Right, just like a cold.
But they not saying that because anything that's dealing with vaccination, right? Look at you. Yes. Separation. So,
and I turned in her direction.
but that's how it be too in public though. People will go, if you clear your throat, you go. They're like,
I literally turned in her direction to do that, and I got all this space over here.
Right. that is too hilarious. But the truth of the matter is, we have learned about who you learned a lot about who's in your corner, who's not.
Yeah.
I'll be very honest with you. When I first found out I had it, the first two people said, "I'm on my way." I said, "You on your way?" No, I'm bringing some soup, some stuff.
They left it on the porch.
They left it on the porch,
right.
And waters and stuff. And without second guessing it, you know what I mean? It wasn't about, well, all right, then you take care. they were like, we're on our way, and I just think, I think even going to the hospital though, is like almost it's okay to get the diagnosis, but when they give you the diagnosis, take your ass home. And lay in your bed. Don't lay on your back. Lay on your side or your stomach. Get up every 2 hours and walk. And that's basically...
I heard that a lot. So there must be some good to
COVID is going to be the new flu. That's going to be the new flu. Right. And it's not going to be that after a while it's going to generate... Just like the resistance of your immune system build a resistance against the flu. Right. It's going to build the same resistance. And it's going to be a more struggle because we've been struck with that fear so much. So you be like, unfortunately, yeah, because anybody, I swear to God, somebody coughed at the gas station the other day. I said, keep that change, don't worry about that. they was like, no, take your change. I said, you keep that $2.38. That's okay, brother. Keep that $2.38. That's you can buy you two things.
It's not that important.
It's not that important. You can buy you 4 packs of ramen noodles, dog, for real.
I might find that $2 on the way to the car.
I'm for look. He did like this. He like, he'll go. I said, no.
Oh my God,
go ahead, you keep that change. Go ahead, just go right ahead, keep that. Man. And the Ubering while COVID was going on with something else. I mean, you had people putting up sheets. I know a guy who put up a real sheet and cut out the sheet and put the plastic over the cutout. I said, this Negro right here. I said. But it made me feel secure, like back in the day when I was younger. How you made a tent at your crib. That's it. And I was just like, everything has changed in this world today as we know it.
Oh my God, that is
at least 80% of how we live has truly changed.
It is.
And we live in everything. Thanks for the person who shot on me. He knocked the whole damn camera out of the way. So no, but I think the world we live in now is it's going to be a challenging thing for our children to go back to school.
Definitely. I'm praying for them.
You gonna want to hose all them down when they come home. You be like, keep your ass go into the decompression chamber right over there.
For sure. Yeah. I don't see them making it a whole year in the school.
Yeah, without shutting it down. Yeah,
I mean, preferably they do. Because kids need to be in school.
They do.
Yes.
They need to be in school so bad. I felt so bad for a lot of these parents.
Yeah.
Especially when they had to go back to work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the kids were still at home, and you pulling double duty and teaching and trying to still, you know what I'm saying, go to work and help with homework, and you don't really understand the work because the work that these kids doing now is crazy.
And they don't explain that stuff anyway. Because I sat with Bird in the session, I'm like, what is she talking about?
It's crazy.
Like, I didn't even understand.
You know what I'm saying? And kids need to, like, interact with kids, not just on phones and computers. You know what I'm saying?
They laying in the bed at school.
God.
Bird on the phone. Somebody was walking to the store. I thought you were supposed to be in class. He walking to the store. I'm like, this is out of control.
I wanted to start a whole new truancy thing when they was
you ain't no
ass about being home with your computer.
Even when I was at the store, kids would be with their parents at the store on tablets and stuff in the classroom. You're supposed to be at home sitting at a desk or a table or something.
I think the educational system has been unveiled in front of our eyes too, because there's a lot of things that they just don't care about. They talking about they got to be there on count day.
Live on count day.
Yeah.
What I want to know
not on live. They want them in the school on count day.
Okay, stop it. Wow, really?
Why you listen, man?
Because count day is money day.
Right, there you go.
What I didn't
Count day is
understand
money
is
day.
Is that yogurt?
why
No.
why is it
Maybe you give me a hint. He gave you this a hint for you.
No, that's for me.
Okay.
I didn't like the way my mouth was tasting.
Oh, man.
why is it why the kids weren't in
Sorry
school?
about that. Oh, you want hit?
I want to know why they were still taking those taxes from us.
Man.
Those buildings are empty. Why are we still paying taxes on that? I'm gonna need a refund.
Yeah, okay, good luck.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So Capree, so what do you think about all the money that we've been receiving from unemployment and
Mistake.
And well, not just a mistake. Well, when they just said they started sending letters out to people saying they don't have to repay that money. Some people I know got the letter saying they don't have to.
Wait. Repay what money?
Unemployment.
The unemployment, the fraud stuff that a lot of people were doing.
Fraud?
I mean,
what?
You
mean to tell me?
Okay. No, okay. y'all both sound like the Three's Company.
Listen.
No, okay.
That is horrible.
You mean to tell me that I gotta pay that money back?
Hold on. So this would make me remind me of a situation when
God.
when we had a show and Capree said, "You think money throwing money? You remember that when you talking about just giving people money $1,000 a month? Remember that?
Oh, I do remember that.
And you was like, "That's crazy," and you was absolutely correct.
I remember.
But no, when I say this, okay, so you know the whole thing of people getting unemployment, that the pandemic unemployment, that. Michigan didn't supposed to do it, and they started telling everybody they had to start paying that money back. Right?
Wait, are we talking about the extra money?
Yeah, the extra money
and unemployment.
Not and unemployment. Unemployment is unemployment, but the money they first came out to do the pandemic unemployment. Okay, Michigan was not sanctioned to do that. Right?
Why?
Because they didn't go through the proper procedures. Everything wasn't solidified, right? But at the same time, they just start giving money to people, whoever was starting to, whoever filed, right? And so they was like, wait a minute. So we made a mistake. We need that money back.
Oh, that's the money you saying they don't have to pay back now?
Yeah. Okay. So that's the money they're saying that they don't have to pay back now. Remember the people was on TV talking about, wait, why I got to pay this money back? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So they thought it was unethical of them to ask for the money back on the mistake that they made.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah, so
I think the extra money and unemployment served its purpose.
At where? Somerset?
For that time.
right.
At Somerset?
I mean,
Because that's where most of it's at.
pretty much.
That's what at?
That's what most of that unemployment
Oh, it ain't
is.
sound like you
Pretty
said
much.
most of it.
And most of that money is at Somerset.
But the problem is, and I'm gonna talk for black people.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk for black people.
There we go.
You can't give us nothing, and there's no expectation of us after we get it.
Right.
We're not set up like that.
Yeah.
At all. Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're not set up like that at all.
Right.
There was no expectation to get that extra $600.
No.
So now you got people that already don't want to work,
True that.
getting almost $1,000 a week to sit on their butt.
Ooh.
Which was more than they was getting when they was off their butt.
Way
So
more.
why wouldn't they sit on their butt?
So my question to you was, if they, you know, everybody told me we need 40 acres and a mule, right? Or the value of, right? What if they look at it like, that's the form we gave it in, y'all, and look how you did it? You feel me? Like, if people was to give us 40 acres and a mule right now, in today's society, right now, the world that we live in, right? Black people wouldn't even know how to handle it.
No, they wouldn't.
We wouldn't even know how to handle it.
They can't handle unemployment.
Even if they gave it to us in cash, we would not know how to use it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I know over 40 people that got a PPP loan, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody I know got more than me, right? So everybody I know got more than me. Let's just say it's $45,000 per people. None of them bought nothing together. Nobody bought a building together. Nobody did nothing together.
You thought people was gonna change when they got money. They wasn't doing that before.
Here's the thing about money. money exposes you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much you have or how little you have. It exposes the heart that you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we talked about that before.
Your money is only going to fund what's in your heart.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think we discussed that about Trump before when we said the money. The money. If you a butthole with little money, you're just gonna be a bigger butthole when you get more money. So yeah.
That's why the Bible says the love of money is the root. Money ain't the problem. It's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
That's it all the time.
You know what I'm saying? We try to make money the issue. Money ain't the issue.
Right.
Because money is going to function with or without you.
True.
Money only has relevance when it's in the hand of somebody that has something, you know what I'm saying, that can do something with it.
Yeah, and I agree with that because the same thing I said. I said diamonds don't be worth nothing until you give it value. Nothing is worth nothing until you give it value. Like somebody's like, oh, don't touch that mic. That mic worth something. How is it worth something? Nobody said nothing yet on it. So.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, it's the stuff it's made with. But then if Kanye come in and spit on the microphone, it's worth something. Because somebody gave it value. Same thing with the diamond. People, oh, diamond. I said, okay, what kind of diamond costs the most?
They don't even know it's different characters.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And just because it's a bigger carat don't make it worth nothing either. It's just the value that somebody else placed on it.
Absolutely.
Like, I understand the Rolls Royce because guess what? Those are handcrafted cars. You know what I mean? It ain't no machines. It's people. That's why there's only a certain amount of them that come out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understand the value in that. You know what I mean? Versus another car that's been machined. Wow. Y'all got that Bronco now, right?
No, we do the F-150.
Okay. They made another series of that?
Well, you know the Lightning is coming out, the electric one.
Oh, that's going to be dope. I know he going to have one.
Nice.
He look like you ain't going to have one.
I really don't want that electric car, but I guess that's going to be the way of the world. I ain't got no choice.
The change is going to come. Electric cars is going to take over.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We out of Afghanistan.
What you say?
We out of Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah.
That oil is done.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of things that's going to change because the title of the topic of today's show is the world we live in. And it's changing. And it's changing right before our eyes.
I think it has changed.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
I think not only has the world changed. Well, no, let me take that back. I don't necessarily think the world has changed. I think a lot of things that happen exposed the people that live in this world.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Because the world itself hasn't really changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the poverty issues we have, a lot of the racial issues we have, a lot of the social issues we have, none of that stuff has really changed.
No, it hasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it hasn't.
Well, I mean, we've been
screaming
screaming
my bills. They sure went up.
Somebody got to pay you, but you got to think. The world shutting down for a year and a half. Yeah, all that got to be paid back.
Yeah,
all of it, plus some.
Could they take that unemployment back, please?
Oh, that's the worst because now people have gotten so comfortable not working and still able to get money. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible. Anytime they have to pay you extra money just to hire you.
Yeah,
let you know where we at.
I'm like,
where's
our incentive for showing up every day? Where's our incentive?
Why are you getting a bonus?
Right.
I was driving down
to show up.
Van Dyke. They said
we don't get no bonus.
We went. I was riding down Van Dyke, and it said a $1,500 bonus if you get hired.
And some plant called Dana.
No, on Van Dyke. It was Dana.
You saw it? Yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I was like, really?
They're paying you not to just get hired, but to come to work.
Yes, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
$17 an hour.
With a bonus.
Well, no, $17 an hour at Taco Bell on Van Dyke. Kroger said they hiring for
that don't even sound right.
Kroger said they hiring you at $17 an hour, and they gonna pay your college tuition and something else.
And that's what I'm saying. So everybody else going up, what they paid but ours. What's happening here?
Ours is coming.
Yeah.
They better come soon.
Yeah. Well, one
coming.
thing for sure about the Ford family, they different because they seen a lot of stuff. They seen evolution of time, right?
They still dumb as rocks though.
I can believe that. But one thing for sure, what they're going to do though, they don't need loans and all that stuff. When everybody be going to get, you know what I mean? Like I tell people, like I bought like 184 shares of stock, and when that stock went up to 1680, I almost jumped through the damn roof. I took my money off of that top right quick because I bought it for $2.18.
Wow.
So
Was
I
that
want.
sneeze?
No, he's like, no, this
I'll break.
So, yeah, it's just crazy. That's all.
So yeah, that's we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
So next week we'll have a more, I don't know if I want to say organized show, because typically we don't. We just have a conversation.
Yeah.
This is the kicker.
But I do have two segments I want to interject start next week.
Okay.
One of them is called "What Are You Doing?" So that's going to be something I've probably seen, you know what I'm saying, on the news or on social media that is just totally ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You done said something or did something like this crate challenge.
Oh my God.
Everybody that's done the crate challenge, what are you doing? First of all, I ain't never seen this many crates in my life.
Right, where these crates even come from?
Let's start there.
Wow.
My only association with crates was basketball.
Walmart.
That's it.
I mean, I know
Walmart is selling crates. Oh, they just where they getting them? It's
I'm
ridiculous.
just saying because I know the milk cartons, milk containers came in there. Oh yeah, it's a milk crate. Duh.
I don't understand.
But it's a significant amount of crates now.
It's just funny to watch.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get off.
Did y'all see the one where they was
Stop.
like, "Girl, what are you doing?" It was like a big girl about to go up there, and somebody was like,
Auntie,
"What are you doing?"
what did they say? Auntie, stop.
No, they just said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Wow!" Like she had her one foot up. But then soon somebody snapped their neck.
Oh,
Of
no,
course.
a couple of people got some neck fractures down the receiving right now.
Really?
And I ain't think Detroit people would get on that quick about
That's
this.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, they get on everything.
I just seen the lady arm broke her elbow. Her bone came through her arm.
And I be wanting to say so bad that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? I want to, but I know it's not right. But some stuff you deserve whatever happens to you because that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Now a couple of steps up and a couple of steps down, okay, cool. But if you trying to climb up something that's 2 times your height, you deserve whatever whatever you got coming to you. You deserve it.
And then it's 3.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
But no, what I was getting ready to say too, I think one of the biggest things that I also realized during the pandemic is I am so over social media.
Yeah.
I am over it.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I am over it. Some of the stuff people do and say now just to get attentions and get clicks.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
God.
Unbelievable.
You can't say nothing without people getting offended. You can't say nothing without people thinking it's about them. You can't say nothing without people thinking you coming at them. You can't say nothing. You can't have an opinion. If somebody puts something up and you comment
Everything
under
is
it,
sensitive.
you know what I'm saying? This is my post. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to. I'm like, oh my God.
It's gotten totally out of control.
I am so over it. I am so over it. And because that's pretty much all we had, it's you know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't go nowhere, so pretty much everything we did was through social media. Meetings was through, you know what I'm saying, social media.
Right.
Your church services was on social media. You know what I'm saying? People was having meetings. I mean, it was too much. It was too much. So now I'm so over it. I'm so over it. But that's where we're gonna leave it off here. So next week I'll have a real word of the day, and not just a thought. I have a real word of the day. We'll start the segment. What are you doing? and another segment called This or That. And I'm going to ask about give 5 different scenarios.
This or that.
And y'all got to tell me, is it this or that?
My favorite. I remember you did that before, right?
Nah.
What was that other one you did?
It was underrated, overrated, properly rated.
Underrated, overrated.
Do y'all ever go back and watch the shows when they pop up? They pop up on my timeline. I watch them.
I watch them sometimes.
For whatever
I
reason,
watch
they
them
wasn't popping up as often. Well, that's not true. Probably I didn't scroll
Hi,
down
Javier.
enough.
Right.
Good morning. Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock.
What's up, boyfriend?
Right. Why are you looking like these so silly? Listen, so
Well, I can't. If people are saying hi, so hello to everyone who said hello.
Right.
The names go up, so you can't always see every name.
Right.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that I say good morning, well, good afternoon now
I
to
didn't say hi to nobody
everyone.
over here.
Well, you better
I didn't
say hi.
I said that.
I don't
for
know
a
who's on
minute.
here. I see.
Wow, that's so disrespectful.
Tamara said
Don't.
true.
If you can't do stuff, look at this. That's ridiculous. Wow. That's terrible.
Hey, look,
Ain't nobody laughing at you. Are you kidding me? Like, are you serious?
No, wait.
Yeah, that needs to be blocked. Let me get off my live. This is unbelievable.
He talking who?
Wow.
He talking to us?
I guess I don't know what this is all
I
about.
guess he thought you was laughing at him. Anyway, let's go.
That's unbelievable.
Nobody was laughing at him. So.
Nobody. Just so sensitive about everything.
Okay. So
Like,
anyway,
that was crazy.
So next week we'll be back 1 o'clock. Having a good time as usual. It was good to be back.
Definitely.
It was good to be back.
I need
Our
to-
first show.
okay.
Knock the cobwebs off.
Great show.
Great
show.
Great show.
All right, then.
Welcome back, everybody.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Until we meet again.
Be good. If you're not going to be good, be careful.
Good night. So